In this tutorial, I'll cover the display and the color lamp blocks. For the time being, I'll skip the send message block because I'll talk about Bluetooth in one of the next tutorials. Today, I'll show you how to use the color lamp in order to make your robot more interesting, or how to display some values of the sensors, or try to draw something interesting. Now let's take a look at the display block. There are 4 options, and the first one is called image. Then we have the option to clear the screen. If it's checked, it will clear the screen and afterwards it will display the image. Otherwise it will leave the previously displayed things. Then we can choose from number of predefined images, and when we select one, it will be displayed on the screen. Here we have X coordinate and Y coordinate. The X coordinate can vary from 0 to 99, and the Y coordinate can vary from 0 to 63. You can see the result on this block here. For the more enthusiastic ones, you can go to drawing, where you can draw points, lines or circles. To illustrate it, I'll try to make a smile. First, I'll uncheck the clear option and go to circle, and I'll make a circle at 3350, which will be the left eye of our smile. Then I'll take another display block and this time make a circle at 6650, which will be the right eye. Then I'll take several lines. The first one will begin at 2030 and its endpoint will be 3325. Okay, so again a display block. This one will begin at the end point of the previous one, so it's 3325, and will end at 4920. The next line will again begin at the previous ending point, so it's 4920, and it will end at 6625. And the last line will be from 6625 to 7930. At the end, I'll put a wait block, in order to see the result, because after the last display block the program will finish and we could not see the image drawn. So I'll set the time to 10 and download the program to see the result. Now let's see how the smile looks like. I'll run the program and a smile is displayed. There are 2 more actions to be explored, the text action and the reset action. The reset action will clear the screen and will display the default screen while an application is running. Using text action, you can display a simple text you have entered here, for instance, hello world, and then set the X and the Y coordinate, or the Y at which it will be visualized. And again, you can check how it will look like here. Another way to use the text action is by connecting a string to this input here. Commonly, the number to text block is used with the display block because we need to display numbers like the value of a sensor, and the display could only visualize text. So we connect the value here, and then the converted string we connect to the display. Now I'll show you a simple example using the ultrasonic sensor. So I take the ultrasonic sensor block and connect its value to the number to text block. All of this I'll put in a loop so that we can constantly track the distance to the wall. And I'll download the program. I'll use the Scorpion robot to illustrate the use of the program. When we start the program, the distance to the closest object appears on the screen. If we move the object forward, the distance is changed. It gets smaller, and if we move it backward, it gets greater. The cover sensor can be used not only as a sensor, but also as a cover lamp. It can generate light in 3 different colors: red, green or blue. Unlike the regular NXT lamp, which is controlled from the move or from the motor block, the cover lamp has its own block. In the adjustments, you can set on which port is connected the cover sensor, then whether to turn on or turn off the lamp, and then in which color to generate light. To illustrate the block, I'll make a simple program. It will change its color each second, and it will repeat this 3 times. So I'll begin with the red color, then I'll wait for a second, after which I'll change the color to green, then again wait for a second, afterwards change the color to blue, and then I'll wait again for a second. All of this I'll put in a loop, which will repeat itself 3 times, and afterwards I will turn the lamp off. Let's download the program. After we start the program, it starts to generate light. Each color lasts for 1 second and is repeated 3 times. Afterwards, the lamp is turned off.